I'm Andrew.
I'm Kevin.
Welcome to Brojects.
Who knew building a gym could be so much work?
Start with the platform.
Yeah.
What we're doing now is we're just gonna deck it.
Found the old support stuff for this.
We could do carpentry yoga. The drill salutation.
Go put the platform in. Okay, well, I think the first thing we should do is clear the area a little bit. I've had it, man. That's it for me.
Managed to get ourselves a platform in place, which is always good by the end of one day.
Now that we've gotten the gym base down, it's time to divide and conquer on the workout machines.
So you're on wrists first. I'm on bench. You're on
Pull down.
pull down. Right now, I'm just working on the bench that is going to be a bit of the foundation for this whole gym. The gym is still a little bit undressed for me. We've got it to a point, we've got the platform down, and the bench is pretty good, I think. It's going to do well for free weights. That's pretty comfy. It's not bad.
Gym's coming together, but if we're gonna get a workout in this weekend, we're gonna need to get a move on.
What we did was we built a platform for our gym, and now we're making almost like a catwalk. It's going to end up at our juice bar. It's looking good down here. Chopped up a bunch of ends of logs, and then you just stick the bar into the log end, and they're different sizes for different weights. Squeeze! Just putting together the weight rack. It just has little hardwood pegs from little saplings and stuff to kind of keep it all organized. And I think it looks kind of cool.
So at the other end of the gym, I'm setting up the old blender bike as a juice bar.
From this point forward, I think it's dressing up what we've got started, making it look more like a gym, getting some towel hooks, getting a mirror.
Up, left.
Your personal mirror holder.
Perfect. So the final touch for the gym is a sign. We're going to cut a log in half and give it a name.
What a face rubbing I just got.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Gym, I like that.
I'm gonna go get some clothes on and get working out.
Do you feel like working out right now? I feel like having a nap. This is the most tiring project we've ever done.
We've got an articulating bench that's great for the free weights. Nice little weight rack that came together at the end that displays all the log weights.
Now we've got back, arms, legs, chest. Andrew has none of those, but you know, we'll work on them.
At the end of your workout, you can just go for a run and jump in the water, which is kind of cool.
It's got everything. It's certainly exercise central. There's all sorts of options down here. If you can't find something to do in this gym, then you're not looking hard enough.
Smoothie, plus a little juice bar. We've got our blender bike down here. Go for a ride, make yourself a smoothie. This place is beyond what I thought it was going to be. Just a couple days ago, it was basically just ferns and moss, and we've tried to leave as much of the natural area as possible, but put in a couple platforms, and now we've got gym.
I'm pretty excited about this, and I believe I'm gonna use it.
That's part of what we're doing here is we're setting the groundwork for future fitness weekends.
I know I'm gonna start using this spot because I love it down here so much.
Cheers, brother. Good work.
If you have to spend an hour to make the theater work, no one's gonna wanna use it. Everything should just be there. You flick a switch and you're either batting or you're watching a movie. We could hang the projector. We're trying to put it in a spot where it doesn't detract from either one of the things. I like the stage a little bit better.
There's all kinds of ways that this thing could go wrong. We want our ball to come shooting out of our machine at the exact same time as the pitcher releases his ball, and it's gonna need to be precise. We're not exactly known for precision.
For this dual-purpose project, we'll hang a projector screen from the ceiling and a retractable movie screen from the stage. Flanking our screen will be 2 custom marquee posters, backlit with LED strip lights. To our classic theater seats, we'll add some new features, like Kevin's flip seat popcorn maker and my date/drink holder. The theater space transforms to become a batting cage, complete with a pitching machine built from an old treadmill. The ball feeder will be synced up to a looped pitching video of Kevin and I on the mound, giving the illusion of a real baseball batting experience. This dual-purpose project will give us yet another way to play and relax in the house.
We decided to come out today and get little movie shots for our pitching machine.
At one point in time, we had decided to start a softball team, so we got uniforms, and then I got cut.
Yeah, you got me?
Gotcha. Don't have the camera.
Kevin and I are trying to make this little video loop of each of us pitching, and we're gonna project it onto our screen, and then the ball's gonna shoot through.
And the batter will bat it, and it'll hopefully look like we're throwing the ball.
My arm feels pretty good. I've got a little bit of a back injury. It's tough throwing, but all we really want is the motion. Okay, ready?
I couldn't imagine I could pitch the ball much more than 40 or 50 miles an hour, if that.
Best pitch you've thrown all day.
We can't hit those balls either. It's definitely not in the big range. A nice slow speed, I think, is going to be the right answer. That's probably where Junior's going to come in. He was really rusty looking today.
I've got this little tiny motor out of a disco ball. It's going to slowly spin this. It's going to allow a ball to go in and feed it through and fire it out. So the tough part is trying to line up the video and the actual throwing of the pitch. It needs to be on an interval that's really regular. Kevin's pretty nifty with all that software and the video editing suite. 1,000, 2, 1,000. He's going to have to match whatever we come up with for machinery. About 7 or 8 seconds.
Cool.
Can you work with that?
Yep. So the idea is to make a Blu-ray. Right now I'm just editing the video of our pitching. Putting it on a 7-second loop to match the interval of Walker's hopper. And I just got a few more minutes to make Andrew look good. Actually, that'll take a long time. This week we added a batting cage theater to our family retreat. We finally got it all together, and right now we're just setting up the batting cage component on the stage.
Ready? Yeah. So Walker's hopper auto loader feeds the ball at about the same rate as the loop video.
Am I too soon or too late?
Right now what we're doing is we're trying to time up the pitch with the machine.
Getting it. Thank God you got that one. Just a little slower, and finally we got it tuned in and people started hitting the ball.
Kevin did a really good job of the whole digital component of this thing.
Check this out, boys.
You can select your player, and then a video of that player will play on the screen, and it will seem to pitch a ball to us.
It was pretty fun.
It's almost like a video game. It's a bit strange to see yourself up on the screen like that.
Swing! Oh, and a miss.
Batting against me was very difficult.
Oh,
Walker, I thought you played ball.
The pitching machine worked great. I wasn't sure we were actually going to be able to do it.
Luckily, we had our geotechnical engineer here.
Yes!
He kind of took it on as his project, and he kind of made it work.
Nice!
Next up is a tennis court. So Kevin and I were running through the list of amenities we want in our hotel, and we came up with the idea of having a tennis court. We've never actually been able to build a tennis court down here because we don't have enough flat real estate, but when the lake freezes, you get a lot of flat real estate. So what we're going to do is go out and clear an area approximately the size of a real tennis court.
If it's too big, I don't know if we'll be able to get to the ball.
Faster on skates than you are running.
You can't get to my drop shots anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
Set up a net. We're gonna slip our snow fence onto some threaded rod.
Perfect.
It's a little bit too tall. We'll cut it down.
Oh my God, is there a way?
Hold on, I get it now. Look how fast this is now.
Almost there, man. I'm a better tennis player.
We'll go snow tennis.
I'm definitely a better snow tennis player than Andrew is, even though no one's ever played this before. And just like that,
Snow tennis is born.
Skates, elbow pads, this is gonna be fun.
totally. Boys are here. I'm gonna go grab them. And you know what? I think the boys were pretty impressed by being picked up by the sled.
Door-to-door service.
Door-to-door service, man. It was awesome.
So the hotel's complete, our guests are all checked in, and we're ready to have some fun.
The ice tennis was a lot of fun.
Walker and I get out there, strapped on the skates, and had a game.
Totally.
Nice.
We're building a rock climbing staircase in the house. Decor in the stairwell is a bit dated. Got some wood paneling and whatnot, so we're gonna tear that off.
Okay, here comes the ceiling. Put your head there. I love the demolition part.
Hey boys, come look at this. What do you got going? We might need ropes after all.
Wow.
Check it out.
Look at this.
Holy cow.
Junior made a great discovery today, and the project just went.
It opened up a giant cavern that had been closed off.
Now we've got this awesome vertical wall, and in my opinion, that's the way the build should go.
It's got to be 10, 12 feet.
17 feet from the top of the ceiling.
If you want to just tear this out, then we'll
Can't
make
wait.
a call. I can see it in your eyes.
When I first saw that this was open, the possibilities just started rolling through my head. I know Kevin was really excited about this.
Minutes ago, this was us creeping up the wall. Now it's a proper wall. Maybe we continue on with our initial project, although it seems really stupid now.
Once we took that off, it really opened the space up. There's endless possibilities with this. We're gonna start with framing it out in plywood.
Well, it's 3/4 inch ply. It's good, hefty. We can put our handholds on it and not worry about pulling this thing off the wall.
These are the T-nuts that you use to make a climbing wall. You just drill a hole on the back side of your ply. You have a whole bunch of T-nuts and a piece of wood, and then you have options for where you're gonna put your handholds.
I don't think we cover this up, man. We take that strapping down because it's such a nice color now, and it's got this weird.
you paint it.
It's got the no. We don't have. We can never paint anything as good as that looks. Looks like clouds and sky, man. Honestly,
You're in the clouds and the sky, my brother. He's looking at this hallway, and it's like, it's art. It's like there's little bits falling here and there. It's just perfect.
The shade of blue looks a lot like the sky, and where the paint is gone looks like clouds. And it's just this random pattern that you could never recreate.
Dude, look at this. You could never paint anything this good. It's like
It already
flaking.
looks cool. Some parts Junior wants to paint. I think we leave it.
I think there's something like very deep in his psyche, like he's seen this before, so I don't know.
I'm gonna fight to get that sky paint in.
As long as his artistic vision doesn't get in the way of the utility of this climbing wall, then I'm okay with it.
So Andrew and I went into production mode on the climbing holds and got a good system down. I've got a drill, I'm drilling them in. He's coming in and checking them and making sure.
They're actually going in fairly well. We both seem to be having a fair amount of success. It's going pretty quickly. Kevin said he was going to go get in touch with the clouds.
So I watched half of a video on the internet on how to paint clouds. I'm thinking now I should have watched the whole thing. Basically, the idea was start with a circle and then just brush that all out everywhere. Some clouds look like that. The guy wasn't painting plywood. It kind of gives a texture. Maybe it's a better thing. I'm not sure, but we'll see when Andrew laughs at me.
All he needs to do is dump some white paint on the blue board and it's going to be done. But apparently he's doing the Sistine Chapel or something.
This weekend, we converted our old ratty stairwell into a rock climbing staircase. Starting from the challenging section at the very bottom, we'll then have to traverse through some tough corners. But the real challenge lies above, a 17-foot vertical climb with a cowbell at the summit.
Doesn't look too dangerous.
I'm just glad we don't have the auto belay. I did not like that thing at all. It's a lot different from the climbing gym. This is actually a little bit more scary. It looks pretty good, except for the view.
Yeah! We're able to go and climb right through. Nice little way to get upstairs, get some exercise at the same time.